morning.
Good morning.
Hard work spotlights the character of people. Some turn up their noses, some turn up their sleeves, and some don't turn up at all. Since I've known my father, he has never turned down an opportunity to work. His goal was to be able to give his children everything that he could. That meant working several jobs: plumbing, roadwork construction, picking up worms at low tide to sell to bait shops, and everything in between. You get what you put in, and my father put in a lot. My father started out working for a few builders doing mason work. This is where he learned how to do everything that he can do now, as far as landscaping, building houses, hard tar roofing, plumbing. After he met my mother, he began working full-time at Riverview Hospital and part-time at Apollo Plumbing. He kept his job at Riverview for the benefits when they found out my mother was pregnant with my sister. Once she was born, he worked 8 hours a day at the hospital, then would pick sand and bloodworms at low tide to sell to the local bait shop for $1.50 a dozen. Then go home and get some rest, and then finally go to work for 6 to 8 hours at Apollo. In 1983, he began working for the New Jersey Department of Transportation as a laborer. After 3 years, he was promoted to construction and bridge repair, which means working independently or in a group performing basic maintenance, construction, repair, and mechanical adjustments on a variety of different buildings and structures. During his 13 years at this level, I was born on September 9th, 1992. By 1999, he made it all the way up to crew supervisor, which is what he's doing today, waiting for my mother to retire, and when they retire, they're going to move down here. He never once turned down an opportunity for overtime, constantly being called out to work for anything and everything that goes on the roads. Even after getting his job with the DOT, which is the New Jersey Department of Transportation, for those of you that don't know, he still would pick up side jobs doing freelance plumbing to earn some extra cash. This would mean a lot of time away from home, but some of my fondest memories were with my father when he would take me out to some of his plumbing jobs when I was a little kid. We'd go to Quick Check, it's like the local Wawa up in New Jersey, and we would get coffee and donuts before we went to do these plumbing jobs. 9 times out of 10, my father walked through the door with dirty work clothes and scuffed up boots. This to me was what a day's work looked like, and what sacrificing for your family looks like, and what a father would look like. I am definitely my father's son. Up until about the end of my sophomore year, I had no clue what I was going to do with my life. College, trade school, and military were my options. Once I found out about the military, something just kind of clicked in my head, and I decided I was going to join the Navy. I signed as an AO, which is an aviation ordnanceman. AOs are aircraft weapons specialists and in charge of storing, servicing, inspecting, and handling all types of weapons and ammunition carried on naval aircraft. While balancing going to school and going to the recruiter's office, I was also playing football. When I played football, I played on the varsity team on both sides of the ball. The off season allowed me to get into track. I was a state champion thrower in shot put, discus, and javelin. Doing all these sports after school, you'd think I'd want to go home immediately, but then I wouldn't be Tim Murphy's son. I was also in MMA school and would go after the rest of my day was done. I studied Muay Thai, American grappling, and a little bit of jiu-jitsu. Of course, I needed a way to get to all these events, so I had also gotten a job at Mulaney Tires, was a local tire shop in my area. I started out as just a GS level mechanic. GS mechanics provide general service for vehicle maintenance and repairs such as oil changes, tire rotations, alignments, and so on. A lot of people would say that their father being away, working all the time, would be negative, but it's because of that that I feel so close to him. Seeing what he went through every day to get what he wanted is what made me believe that I can do anything. Not only that, but there's no cap to what you can learn. My father didn't go to school to learn how to do the things he did. Everything was on the job. That's how I got to where I am with all my experiences that I've had. It was all on the job.